Hi everyone, Joe here from H145 Rotor Sims, and today is another exciting day. Something else arrived, but it's not sim parts, but I think it's pretty cool. I wish I had these when I was probably 16 years old to give them a shot, because when I was 16 I was flying a Cessna 182 and also a Grumman Tiger. Now that is why I'm an MIP. If you've noticed in any of the videos, 311 Tango Alpha was actually the first aircraft I ever flew. That was the call sign for it on the Grumman Tiger. So what is so special about these shoes? Well, this comes from the Airboss line, I think, and so they have this proprietary protrusions that pop out on the back of the shoe, and it's like a plastic that it allows you to supposedly have superior rudder control, or in my case, anti-torque. And so these are supposed to slide back and forth with, no resistance whatsoever, or very little resistance, to keep your feet at the proper angle. So I want to give these a shot. So what I'm feeling right now is very little resistance, and I'm able to operate the anti-torque pedals very smoothly without having to change the angle of my feet. I'm not on top of the pegs, nor do I have the pegs underneath the arches of my feet, so it feels very, very comfortable to use. This will be really interesting once I decide what type of material I'm going to place over this HDPE floor, whether it's rubber, a mat, or another type of material. We can see these red protrusions on the bottom of the shoes on both of my heels. Again, I'm pushing on the anti-torque pedals, and we can see they're sliding across the surface with very little effort. Here we have a close-up shot of my regular shoes, and when I operate the pedals, I can feel my heel flexing right at the base, and this is translating into the arch of my foot. It's almost like I'm trying to take a rubber eraser and push it straight across the ground. All right, so let's talk about the fit, the comfort, and the style a little bit, and the sizing. So I think it's really cool. They actually have a picture of a runway in there, but with the soles, they have these contoured insoles that are pretty comfortable. I'm gonna wear these for a couple of days and then see how I feel. Then I guess I'll post back about it. Now I've pulled up the size chart because they recommend that you get one size larger than what you actually wear, especially like with a dress shoe. They don't have a wide variant of that, so you might want to take that into account when you're ordering a pair of these shoes. And so I'm interested to see how these actually hold up, but I think that's an awesome shoe. And if you use these daily in real aviation, I'd love to know how they held up for you. So go ahead and leave that out in the comments, but just a cool video. So next what's coming is, tomorrow the Moza base is arriving, the force feedback joystick, which is awesome. I think I have the adapters and a custom gooseneck coming for the Cyclic today. We'll know about that soon. And I have a plate that I made that's going to drop into the floor for the Moza base, and I'm going to illustrate and show you exactly how I came up with the dimensions. We're going to see if it's actually going to work out, and then I'll do a review on that, how this is going to work with the H145. So stay tuned. There's going to be more videos, and yes, we are going to be doing a full build video where I rip this whole thing apart and build it back up from the ground up, so you can see step by step exactly what happens. And I'll go through all the mistakes I made. And I know people are commenting about the monitor being so far away. The monitor is temporary. I plan to do mixed reality setup. I am still waiting to see what manufacturers come to light in 2025, because I think there's going to be a lot that's going to happen. Sominium Space seems to feel like a very, very good headset to go for, but I'm hoping that these things are going to become smaller, a little bit lighter, to make them just a little bit more comfortable to be in VR for a very long time. I just think that with helicopters, having that spatial awareness is really, really important. I know there's IR projectors out there, and there's beamers, what they call them, and there's all these different ways you can go about it, but I don't think anything is going to beat VR. So I'm really excited to see what happens. So please stay tuned. If you like the channel, please subscribe, hit that bell notification icon when I release new videos, and you'll be the first to know.